A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I threw in a little bit more of like a 2-beat feel rather than just walking the whole way. I kind of just played what they call 2-beat or half notes to differentiate between like playing when the melody is played versus the solo. That's what they do a lot in jazz.
That was cool.
Yeah. You were asking before you all showed up, John had a chance to like ask me some questions, and I was thinking like, oh God, you got to save that, for, because, he was asking like some, pretty cool things about, what do I listen to, like when you're playing with a drummer, like how do you do this, or, when you show up to a session, like when you get a chance to like play what you want to play, and the answer to that one is like pretty much like almost never. I mean, I want to play with everybody. I want to make everybody, I feel like my job as a bass player is to make everybody else sound good and provide them with a nice comfort zone where they can stretch out and they know that I'm going to be holding it down for them, and so no matter the style, I was telling John, like when I play with David Benoit, it's just pretty much a trio most of the time. So you have the piano, you have the drums, and then you have the bass that is kind of in the middle. And I'm kind of navigating, mixing what the drums are doing rhythmically, what David can be doing maybe rhythmically, reacting to them, and just kind of gluing the whole ensemble together. I think that's the most important role of a bass player, whether you're playing jazz or Latin or pop, whatever, with, I guess, classical and the bow orchestrally, my grade school teacher would say classical music is, 5% inspiration, 95% perspiration, you know, where you just pretty much, you and the conductor, it's all about just reading it, you know, reading it down, playing it, looking at your bowings and looking at your dynamics, whether you're going to be playing piano or forte. With other music, you know, it's up to the individual. You can have, you know, me play and another person play the same song. We're all going to do it a little bit differently. So,
Yeah.
a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm an old man in a rocking chair, I'm going to go, I remember when I played with Calvin, you know, and he's going to be like the principal of the Seattle, you know, Philharmonic. You got a great future ahead of you, you know, and even if bass isn't your path, it's great to know an instrument. You know, just growing up playing another instrument, playing, you know, something, opening up that part of your brain, it's good no matter what you do. Yeah. But thank you for the opportunity to play with you.
That was cool, Calvin. That was really cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
What made you want to switch to the bass?
that's a great question. I've always liked the. Oh, sorry, was that?
More gigs?
Yeah, right. I don't know. I, like you said, I always liked the role that the bass played.
Yeah.
You know, in the band, sort of being supporting. And I never liked kind of like the, you know, the lead guitar image, right? And kind of always being so flashy. And I kind of found myself falling. You know, when I would play in bands, I would fall more into the rhythm kind of guitar section. And you know, I always admired the bass and a lot of bass players. So that's kind of
Well,
the reason. Yeah.
welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it so far.
Yeah. I've really enjoyed it, you know, over these, you know, the years have turned to decades. I remember when I was starting out, like right out of high school, and I was playing with the older people. Now I'm starting to be like the older guy, the older guru in the band. Like, what happened, you know? But the great thing about it is that I've accumulated a lot of musical, I call them my bag of musical pasts, and I can dig in, and it's really, you can't take the place of that. And you know, you have to be born, and you know, Calvin's got it. You know, you can't teach what you have. You have something that you know. Of course, you need a teacher, but you have the basic skills that really can't be taught. You know, good time, good pitch, and things like that.
Yeah.
All right, you want to play this one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's take the last 8. Okay?
Okay.
The last 8 right here.
And then go into it.
Yeah, we'll take the last 8 as a little intro. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So do you play bass too?
Yes, you both do.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda. You play upright.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
I'm an Anna student.
Beautiful. You play with the bow or?
Yes.
We don't have a choice.
as
Because if you're
far
gonna
as-
get good intonation, you have to play with a bow, and you have to
Yeah.
learn how to do it that way. So that's
Yeah.
that's laid out. Whatever you choose
Absolutely.
to do on your own is fine, but
Yeah.
that's not a choice.
That's right.
Yeah.
I spent 50 years as a singer and started playing the bass about 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
And what's fun for me is, and I don't really want to ask you this because it doesn't seem fair, but
Ask away. There's no such
I'm a
thing.
singer.
Right.
Damn it,
Oh,
she's really
yes,
good
and it's a song?
Yeah, she's really good. She should sing. Yeah.
No, I shouldn't sing, but the point being that when we're playing around and it's time for a solo, it's not going to come out here
Right.
because that's not where it is.
Right.
But do you have any advice for? See, because I don't aspire to be Esmeralda Spalding. I guess I do, but don't tell. No, but have you ever sung to accompanied yourself singing?
Oh,
Well, as a matter of fact, the song that just got picked up on Sirius XM, that is a Roberto Vally single that came out April 8th, I'm scatting the melody, and I'm pretty much singing 80% of. I'm not singing the bass,
Right.
because I'm playing two basses. I'm playing the melody, and the verse I'm just playing the bass on, but in the
Right.
chorus I'm scatting along. So. Yes, I
How do you build it?
well, being that your strength is your voice,
Right.
so that's what Paul Brown. He's like the baby face of smooth jazz producers, and he was saying, when you're in front of your computer, give me a call. I'm going to give you a little secret, and I was thinking like he's going to give me some technical, nerdy, stuff about Pro Tools and how I tweak this EQ or use this plug-in or whatever. And he just said, set up a couple of vocal tracks, sing your solo. Instead of it coming from here, where you're kind of like fixed with what you can do and what you can't do, sing a solo. Or sing a simple song that
Sure.
that you would do, and then learn it on the bass. Transcribe what you just sang to your bass, and think about it where you're not going to go too wacky and crazy. Make it simple that you could pretty much try to do that.
Because I've memorized other people's solos.
Yeah.
That, I mean, you take it from the instrument and do it.
Right.
Yeah. So
That might be a little bit advanced, but in terms of like improvising,
right.
just start off with a
That's
simple.
not advanced in a different way though, because singing what someone else has already figured out, like ornithology,
Yes.
that's not hard. What's hard is coming up with your own thing. I mean,
Right.
it would be cool to try to like learn somebody else's solo and then be able to put, because your brain is separate,
Right. But what I'm saying is
No, I hear what you're saying. I get it.
borrow an idea from ornithology and just make it your own. Change the
Yeah.
notes around, but come from a vocal place. Whatever, yeah, but
Yeah.
and then try to learn what you
So
just
I make it a
sang
lot
on the
easier than
bass.
that,
So you make it,
So what would you do? Give yourself a key so you were kind of hearing a track, so you had to just like, I don't know, lose.
well, take a like a ballad, like whatever ballad that you like, my romance, my funny Valentine, or a song like that,
Yeah.
and just sing a solo, a lyrical solo.
I love my romance. You just hit me on the head.
Why don't you
Yeah.
do my romance with Roberto?
Yeah,
How
I
about-
haven't been singing a lot, so I have a pretty. My range has gone.
My romance.
Romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My castle rising in Spain, or a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dream come true. Ugh. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. You do the whole thing.
Five,
6, 7.
7.
My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no soft guitars, no hideaway. Oops, I got it right. No twinkling stars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain for the dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dream come true. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. He does play to you. Oh my God.
You know, that's, yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, embracing the music that's around you and just how can you adhere to it, you know, like you don't want to be doing this or putting a square in a circle. You just want to make that nice bed. So somebody just wants to just jump right in it. Yeah.